All right. Okay, so we made it within 2 minutes.
Not bad.
So we were visiting Mr. Technical and Difficulty for our first outdoor show ever.
But you know it wasn't going to go perfectly smooth right off the bat.
Oh, I was quite confident, and honestly, I think it's still going pretty smooth. If you can, we can't see you anymore. So, Anna, let people, if there's any chatting out there, see if we're. Oh, it sounds like we're doing good over there. So, hey, let's do it. Okay, sounds like we're on.
I'd say do it.
Okay.
All right.
Live on the YouTubes. Okay. Hello, friends. My name is Brad Beard, owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in downtown Geyserville, California, the heart of the most exquisite and amazing wine growing region on the planet, Alexander Valley. Welcome to Happy Hour with Brad, where my brother Grady and I, we drink a little wine, we taste a little wine, give us some opinions, we taste a little food, but most of all, we try to have a little fun. Absolutely.
And we have a studio audience.
We do have a very limited studio audience today.
Yay! My God, I can't see the people in the back. I hope they're having fun.
Yes. So as the tears go by the wayside, as we get more opened up and more opened up.
Not tears. Levels.
Right. The different oranges and the reds and blues.
Reds and blues. God only knows what tier we are right now.
I don't know what tier we are because
it's a good tier.
You never know.
It's a better tier than it was.
Right. So with that, we're opening it up to where people can come out because it's now legal for us to do it, and people are getting vaccinated. We're still following all the protocols, whether you're vaccinated or not. Yeah. We're going to keep you separated.
We are. We're going to have masks and stuff.
No, they'll have masks. We'll be safe.
We'll be safe.
Well, we're going to be at a fine distance. So
even if Grady does a spit take.
So our spittle should not be able to attack them.
That's what I'm hoping.
But the other really cool thing is that the sun is shining and the vid is falling to the ground and it cannot get them.
Dying. Gone, baby. We're ready for fun.
We're blinding them with science.
We are. Indeed.
So, yeah, super exciting. And we're going to be opening that up. For folks, that is not something you can go online and get a reservation for.
Give us a call.
Please give us a call.
We'll get you in the audience. It'll be super fun. This is hyper exclusive. This is only for cool people. This is not for the hoi poi. It's actually redundant. It's just been hoi poi. Because hoi poi means the people. So I was like, the people. But I should have just said hoi poi is what I meant to say. You're not hoi poi. You're better than that.
I think that reminds me of a dish I had.
Yes.
Maybe when I was traveling around
Korea.
I don't know, maybe in Korea.
Maybe in Korea. Some hoi poi. You know, hoi poi is actually quite
But now that I think about it, that's not really a good dish if it's a dish of the people.
The dish of the people.
Or from the people.
Well, then maybe that's like the spit bucket of Korea.
No.
The hoi poi. I'll have a little bit of that. A little bit of what everybody's having.
I don't even know what he's talking about. You know what I'm having? I'm having some Viognier today. This is the 2020 Viognier.
Oh, so stunning.
Nobody listens to me. We're not even supposed to be showing that, but it was open today, so we decided to have some of that. I keep coming into the tasting room, and I keep seeing the La Classique open.
I don't know why that keeps
We're not actually releasing that for 2 more weeks.
Probably because it's a screw cap, because corks are harder to get out. Screw caps, they just open.
But it continues. I hadn't had a glass in 4 or 5 days, but I come in here and they've been swilling it down. So hopefully there'll be enough left once we actually start selling it to everybody.
Sell it to customers? That'd be so weird to have some to sell to you.
And then to make it easy on us tonight, we're just ordering us some Diavola pizza from next door. Because, in our 60 yards of awesome, we got Diavola Pizzeria, we've got the Catellis, and then we've got the Geyserville Grill that just reopened up.
They're back.
They're back. Oh, and gosh dang it, don't forget about the Corner Project.
Meatloaf sandwich. Smoked.
That is the meatloaf.
Yeah,
that was going on today. But there are menu changes every day, so that's not going to happen every day. That's just for this. I'm sorry, the weekend. It's a weekend recipe.
Right now it's Thursday through Sunday, and they do have meatloaf on the menu this week.
I know, but it's very limited, on the day.
So if you don't get in early, you ain't getting that meatloaf. So you should call early.
Is a fact. All right.
Oh, Brad, you're Viognier.
Oh, good. Big, bright, crisp apples. It's a little jagged to me right now. This is not going to actually come out for months.
Right.
But it's nice to check it out right now.
Yes, but we do have some 19 left. So if you're craving delicious Viognier for your summer.
Is there some 19 left?
There is. There's like 3 cases.
Oh,
I know. What? Super exciting. You tried to sell it all on your crazy sale, but we do have a couple cases left.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good. Let's run through a couple of quick things.
Let's do some fun stuff.
What's coming up first? I think it's the soup kitchen with our Left Bank partners.
Jay
So
Ricard,
we do it every
April 15th.
April 15th.
Tax relief.
We've given the government all of our money. We're going to order some soup.
I got no.
So we're going to be providing some soup for you. But oh, that's right, we couldn't gather, so we're not going to provide the soup. But we will get on Jim Ricard's Facebook, and we are going to be having a soup throwdown with our good friends Kelly and Young, the Petroncellis, and Jim Ricard and me are going to be
April 15th.
Yep, and that'll be on. And you have to go to it's 5 p.m. and that's only on because Jim doesn't have my technology.
Right,
Jim, step up the game.
Come on, you can't
do multicasting. I don't know how he hasn't multicasted yet.
You know, it's because he just hasn't asked. I don't think
we had done this like a year ago.
We've been doing Facebook.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll talk to Jim about getting it up on a simulcast. No, so his is only Facebook, but on YouTube at the same time.
Oh, so put it on our YouTube maybe.
So well, I'll talk to Jim about that and
figure it out.
We'll see if we can loan JJ out at a few $100 an hour and get them all dialed in.
A few $1,000 an hour.
But that'll be at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Are we Standard or Delta time?
Daylight now.
Daylight. Oh,
are we stupid daylight time? I think so.
Figure out what time it is here in California,
it's
5 o'clock in California, whatever it happens to be.
Yes. That's
so,
the 15th, and you're doing your white bean and chicken. Amazing.
Yes, white beans and chickens.
So good. One of
delicious.
My favorite soups
goes
ever.
Absolutely fantastic with my Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh.
And so we'll be pairing it up with that. And
sounds delicious.
I'll probably taste it with my 2020 Sauv Blanc.
Okay.
But
also unreleased.
That is unreleased. But
super unreleased.
I will probably
tasting because you know what would happen.
It would be released.
And
actually, that if you haven't seen that, that is a lot of fun. And what I really like about this whole Left Bank adventure that we've got going up, our little Left Bank consortium, is that all small producers producing fantastic foods, great wines, and then making some great food. And once we can do our round robin and our events again, it's going to be great. We will end up having an event later this year once we're opening
sort
up.
Of Left Banky, something fun. Once everything gets back to normal.
Speaking about the future, and for all of you guys, we are doing our Wine Club blending party. It's going to be live this year, so it will not be virtual like it was last year. I know that actually it's disappointing a lot of people that usually can't come out. So I don't know what we're going to do for you guys. I'll try to think of something clever, but the date is set. The details are not, but it is September 25th.
Wow. Right around your birthday again. That's perfect.
It's usually, right around there. But September 25th will be the day. What time exactly? The day before, with the starting time will be determined. What foods we're going to be preparing are going to be determined. What was that, Danny? Day before what?
But whatever you do, put it on your calendar. Put it on your calendar.
Did someone get married on the 26th? Well, you have a microphone over there, right? Come on, mumble. What is all this high technology that we've got over there?
Right, we got all this technology.
I was just saying.
So that is super cool. So we've got that set down, and unless something incredibly crazy happens, which it's not.
Okay, nothing's going to happen.
We will have a event live, and everything's going to be fantastic.
It'll be
so
awesome.
I am banking that by September. If it's on
September,
I'm
going to this thing locked down by September. I'd be very surprised. Right?
Seriously,
no,
that is true.
By the 25th September,
and then we're going to be doing our the Friday before Mother's Day. Is that May 7th?
May 7th, yes, May 7th.
Is that a Friday?
I believe it's a Friday because.
Do you believe it or do you know it?
Well, because we're going to do our happy hour and talk about it.
But is Mother's Day on May 7th or is it on
not.
Friday?
Mother's Day is the sun.
Okay, perfect. So Grady got that date right. So on May 7th, we're going to be doing our Mother's Day show. So we'll be celebrating Mother's Day the Friday before.
Yep.
So if you wanted to come out and visit us, obviously we'll be doing that live.
Yep.
And we'll be releasing the rosé for real.
The Lee Classique.
All right, but currently, if you come in here on any day, you'll still taste it.
Yeah.
But we'll be releasing the rosé for real, and we're going to be releasing my brand new 2018 Russian River Pinot Noir for that. That's going to be fantastic.
Kids, hang on.
And then Father's Day, we're going to be doing Big Reds for Papa. So we're 14, 15 Messenger, 16 Messenger. Maybe the Father's going to be in there as well. That's a God. I got I'm dry. I'm parched with all these things that are going on.
It's outside now.
But you know what? Hey, things are opening up. People are going to start traveling. We
That's
got to
right.
let you guys know if you're making your travel plans. It should be coming up here to Northern California and having some fun with us because we can't
Absolutely.
wait to see you because we haven't seen anybody for a year.
No, we have not.
For real.
For real. I miss hugging people. I miss seeing your smiling faces, but it's all happening, my friends.
What?
Oh, another fun thing. As you know, Brandy is a Oscars whiz, and Brandy loves
Who is
having-
Brandy? Who do these
Brandy,
people
my
know?
wife
Oh,
Brandy.
okay.
You may have
So
you may
another
have heard
part
me
of the
talk
Mercury
about that.
crew.
Our graphic designer gal.
Mm.
She is also one hell of an Oscar kind of gal. She is big on the Oscars, and she usually runs a nice Oscars contest. So she thought she would open it up to you crazy kids. If you guys would like to see if you can beat Brandy. Now, Brandy was the only person
With
in
a
the
stick?
nation with a stick, but actually a little gold stick, a little tiny gold stick. Bam, bam, bam. Little Oscar stick. Brandy was the only person in the nation to get every single Oscars prediction correct last year.
Wow.
She won a year's worth of free movies for that. So if you can beat
During
Brandy,
COVID, that must have been the most awesome score
I know,
ever.
It was the best thing ever.
They
Here's
gave
the thing
her
of free
a
movies.
free movie pass?
And then you couldn't go to the movies.
That's fantastic.
Kind of sad, actually.
That sounds like Alanis Morissette should have
Isn't it
written
ironic?
something about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if you would like to get in on it, and if you beat Brandy's score, you'll be put in a raffle for a delicious bottle of my brother's amazing wine. So if you're interested, email us at info@mercurywine.com, and we will send you a ballot. And then Brandy will put all the figures and facts together. And if you want to play along with our little Oscar contest this year, you should give it a whirl. It's a lot of fun.
So you're saying that I'm not going to give a bottle of wine away since Brandy was the only person on the planet that won last year.
Yep. So I'm pretty much thinking no one's going to beat her score. But if you do, you'll get into a raffle where you could win some wine.
Oh, now you're going to give away a raffle.
Well, the thing is, what if 5 people beat Brandy this year? She totally screws up and somehow has an aneurysm and gets all the things wrong.
Somehow.
Don't think it's going to happen.
All right.
But if you're an Oscar
Sounds
person,
good. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Send
So
you
if
all
you
the
guys know anything about the Oscars or care about trying to win a bottle of wine, send us your information and we're going to send you a little spreadsheet and that'll be all sorts of fun.
It'll be lots of fun, especially if you like the Oscars like we like. We love movies.
Holy cats.
What are you drinking, sir?
Oh, man. I don't know. I think,
Is that the
I just went right.
New
I
dark
just
side?
went right down the dark side.
nice?
All right.
That's
For all
right
you
here.
guys, let's go ahead and just talk about it. What the
Let's
hell?
talk about the dark side. Come
So we have
18.
the dark side open. We just started showing it a couple days ago.
Yep.
That's because I decided it was tasting so fantastic that it will be in the next wine club shipment, and that next wine club shipment will be coming up the end of this month.
Yeah.
So you
Be
guys
watching
have
your,
an opportunity to get some of the dark side in there.
Oh boy.
So I can't remember the exact blend of this one. I think this one is 60% Syrah
Yes.
and then 20-20. So 20%
20-20.
Cabernet Franc and 20% Petite Syrah.
I'm pretty sure it's true. I think Brad actually hit it.
That's true.
Believe it or not.
I don't know, Anna. If you had a microphone, maybe I could hear you. How in the hell do we spend all this money on microphones? We cannot.
I still can't hear.
So
my poor
Anna's
friend Anna.
question was, is that true, Brad? Or are you just making things up?
It's actually true this time.
Actually, I'm going to practice right now.
Nice. Let's see how it works.
I'm coming over. So can you guys still hear me? So I don't want to talk in this mic. So wait a minute. I've got to learn these things. So, all right, I'm going to talk in this one.
Right.
I'm going to hold this one. So Johnny Carson always had this one like this. So I'm going to go over here to Miss Anna, and then Anna's going to have something to say.
Time to stump the band.
Already answered my
That's fantastic, Anna. You're amazing. Thank you so much for participating
Very
in
insightful.
Happy Hour Live.
Very insightful.
Okay, so Anna, could people hear you that time? I want to see it on this. I want to see it. Please text in or chat with Anna and let her know that you
That's
can
right.
finally hear her. So Anna, our new procedures are going to be: you're going to wave your arms like you just don't care.
Uh-huh.
I'll come over with the microphone.
Nice.
Oh, Danny says he has a microphone too, so look out.
We'll have to play Stump the Band one of these nights.
Stump.
She likes mine.
Again, I couldn't hear anything that Anna said. Again, like it's there's a whole thing going on over there. Is it on or not?
There is no Pelaruson.
Greg, this must be why you're a professor, like an actual professor, like professing to people or whatever you do out there. And no, there is no Pelaruson. We are back to the Cabernet Franc. The first were all Cabernet Franc, or excuse me, Petit Syrah, Syrah, Cabernet Franc.
Yep.
I was able to get, let me see, this is the 18th, so that would have been 2016.
16?
I was able to get the Pelaruson. And Pelaruson and Syrah were hybridized by a guy named Durif in Frenchtown, USA, or no, Frenchtown,
France, yeah.
And it grew terribly over there, and everybody hated it because the clusters were so tight. The wine that he was calling Durif, the clusters were so tight and it's so damp over there that it rotted right away, and it was awful. But they got some cuttings out here to California, and it's much drier out here, and the wine ended up being absolutely fantastic, and so it gave the intensity of the Petit Syrah. The original Pelaruson is actually a pretty intense grape as well, so it definitely fell closer to the Pelaruson than the Syrah.
Neat. Yeah, it was a very good blend, but I'm really liking this new one with Cab Franc back.
But then,
yes?
Aaron Lilly says, put us down for the party.
What? First,
Wait,
there it is. Done
You've already
deal.
won twice. That's it, kids. You can't come anymore.
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to handicap them.
We're gonna have to handicap them. They only get 2 wines. I've been to 4.
Oh my gosh, guys, that's fantastic. Obviously, I can't wait to see you.
Cannot
this
wait.
Is awesome. Our first club members to repeat, and we've got some members over here. Some of our members in the house actually are winners as well. And I see Nico saying, "Bring it on." So do we have our second attendees are in? Okay. All right.
So far, it's only winners, so that means everybody else has to get going here, kids. Got to get cracking.
Oh man,
got to come against.
It's going to be exciting. So no, we're going to be having lots of fun.
I am so excited. We all need this party so desperately, and I can't wait to see you all. Such a good time.
Yeah, so that'll be our first super big one. We'll have a couple of intermediate ones.
Sure.
Speaking about other parties.
Other parties, Anna.
Go ahead, Anna.
Parties.
John and Becca Hudock will be attending the blending party.
Hudock in the house.
That's the first time to be attending. Will you arrive in a Harrier?
That's the question.
Because I have a feeling if you arrive and land in the pasture in your Harrier,
it would kind of,
set
the tone.
You might have an edge up over the Lilies as 2-time winners.
Totally. Yeah, but we'll clear the paddock if you want to land.
As you can see, I'm a little skinnier. You might be able to take me for a ride in it. That'd be awesome too. All right. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I can't wait to see you guys. Actually, it's been way too long for both of you out there running around the country and doing all your fantastic things. So very, very excited. Okay. The list is growing.
It's growing very fast.
This is fantastic. We are going to do it at the house this year, just to make it a little bit easier on me that everything is right there.
Yeah.
The parking is easier. No one has to take a scary ride into the Redwood Grove. No one has to take a weird ride up to the pasture.
No, this is good.
So we're going to make it as easy as it can be for everybody, and it's just going to be a fantastic day.
So ready. So ready. Oh, speaking of parties,
what
else
is going on?
We have another party.
I think there's too many parties
for all the people who watch us on the happy hour.
For all the party people,
that happy hour reunion.
All the party people in the house.
Party people in his house. That's on. We decided the 11th, right? We voted last week.
This is too many parties.
There's too many parties. But you know what?
Let's call them events.
All right, a special non-party event.
It seems like
it
seems like I want to party too much.
But we do want to party all the time. Party all the time. Party all the time.
Yes, Prince.
But our reunion, not party, but show. 3:30 to 7 p.m. on the 11th of June.
You decided. It's happening on the 11th of June.
Everybody voted. They said the 11th was the best day. The most people could come out and see us.
A couple little details for you guys, because you guys are the ones that do care. It is going to be free to you as our club members. And club member equals 2 folks, so free to you guys.
Yep.
If you want to bring some friends, because we thought, you want to bring some friends and have some fun, it is going to cost them a little bit of dough, because we are going to be providing food and wine, and we're going to be having such a good time. So it's going to be $60 for everybody plus two, plus one or plus one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, third person up. They got to pay a little dough to come because we are going to make this an extravaganza.
We're going to
It's
throw
gonna
it
be
down. We're
fantastic.
going to make
Mhm.
it something that's like a party, but not a party.
Yes. And like he was saying, we're going to get everybody here earlier so you guys can mingle and say hello in person. Then we're
Yep.
going to go a little bit later as well day.
And
So
it will be quite the hoot nanny on that
Oh my
show.
God.
I've got a feeling.
we have talked about parties for 20 minutes.
We have.
Danny,
How amazing is that? And we haven't even talked about
I
all the
want
parties.
I want a food party in my mouth, Danny. What do you got
What?
for us today?
A food party.
What do you got for us
As
today,
soon as
Danny?
Brad starts talking about party in the mouth. Hi, everybody.
Danny.
What is going on?
All right, so we have some Diablo Pizzeria. Hi,
Yay.
everybody. Welcome. It's like pretty much spring here. It's gorgeous.
It's super spring. Fred's with us
Oh,
now.
Freddie came
Hi,
too because
Fred.
there was pizza. So, of course, I got 4 different kinds of Diablo pizza.
Nice.
Don't ask me what they are because I just plated them up. Brad
Margarita.
ordered it. Yeah, there's a margarita.
There's
There's
margarita.
a salsicha probably or somewhere.
Probably a salsicha.
Yeah.
Probably a bambino in there.
There's
One of
Bambino.
those, A Bambino.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful out here. Here,
No
you guys.
dictators.
Not
No
tonight.
dictators, no.
No way.
I just want everybody to know the patio is looking gorgeous. Mercury and Ramazzotti have
Actually,
been working.
I do wish.
So
God damn
hard.
it. You know what? You're right. I wish we could turn the camera around.
So you
So
could
people
see
could
what a
see how gorgeous our
this
patio
is. You know what? We're gonna have to
Danny,
get
tell-
Anyway,
Hey, Danny, tell us about the patio.
well, I was gonna say,
I'm gonna go see what's wrong with Anna's mic.
Looks great.
Anna, what's wrong with your mic?
Really hard. We have fountains.
Yeah.
Redone.
I
All
want
of
it.
the what was dirt is now nicely
compacted and it's even again.
Yes, and it
It's
looks
really nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
We've all been working really hard for you guys.
And our good friends.
Oh, I forgot my mic now that I came out here. You know,
Unbelievable.
I
Dude.
know.
Unbelievable.
Brad's shaming us. What else is
But
new,
you know
folks?
what?
Come on.
I got a mic right here.
I
You
know,
were
and
talking.
normally I don't have a mic.
You were talking at the right.
Hey, Danny, your
you know, I
shirt
normally
looks really
hold it
cute.
Don't try to.
Oh.
Looks
Kiss
like
up
you
now,
hunted some
huh?
eggs in that shirt.
Oh yeah.
This was my Easter.
That is a delightful
Anyway.
Easter shirt. I
Thank
loved
you.
it.
All right. Well, once we get things in line,
Yes.
this mic will be going around to make
Ooh, fun.
hello.
Yes.
Well, you know, we're working on it.
Yeah, we'll
And,
do.
you know,
do
we could
something
barely
fun.
get me to hold this when I came in on camera. But
Like the edge.
I was also
wetness
holding your
or something.
pizzas, so
See,
that is
that-
an
that,
excuse
you know,
why I did not.
That is a
have
good excuse.
this because I'm beating you.
Maybe we could
Bradley.
have a little mic stand connected to this.
Yum,
and
yum,
then
yum,
you
I would
yum.
put it
never
right on the plate.
suggest that 5 days ago.
Never would have thought of that.
Anyway,
Well, there it is, kid.
hey, enjoy your pizza.
Why,
happy
thank you so
Friday,
much.
everybody.
Yay, happy
and
hour.
Happy Friday, happy hour to all times.
Good time.
So
I'm
Brad,
gonna have to try a little dark
All right,
side with this beautiful pizza.
Brad, would you like to come back?
Am I ready?
and,
Okay, come on
All
down.
right, come on
Come on down. What's going on? Thank you, Danny. I
Oh,
sure
you're
appreciate
so
you.
welcome.
Excellent job
Thank
on
you for
bringing us
getting
all that.
me my mic.
It is
that
awesome.
I couldn't hold.
I
It's
know.
pretty
Well, it's
fancy,
okay.
dude.
We'll figure it out.
All right,
It
we'll
looks
figure
good.
it out.
Oh my
It
God,
looks
I
good.
almost
All
died.
right, I'm gonna
Hi,
hand this
Fred.
back to Anna.
Everything
so
around
she can-
here.
Hi, Fred. How are you?
We knew it would be a little exciting today.
You know, we're trying new stuff. We're trying to keep it fresh. 'Cause, you know,
We're keeping it real.
we're keeping it so real, kids.
Oh my God,
It's frightening.
I haven't seen it so real.
I've never seen anything so real in my life as it is out here on the patio tonight. For all the cool people watching. This is fun.
Should I make everybody fully crazy right now?
Well, maybe.
All right, I'm going to put it out there, buddy. You tell me what you would like.
All right.
I'm thinking with some of these happy hours now, you know, I've been doing these, the dinner series with my good buddy Jim
Yes,
Ricard, and
yes.
so many people are really enjoying my recipes and all of that kind of stuff. I'm actually thinking about maybe once a month or maybe once every other month for one of the happy hours.
Sure.
Maybe I should prepare a meal for everybody.
Mhm.
We'll film it. We'll be talking. We'll be having a good time,
Right.
just like we're having a barbecue at my house.
Sure.
It'd be fun. It'd be exciting, interactive. Everybody can have some fun. People can come and visit. We'll get everything all cooked up,
Sure.
and then we'll have that meal with our happy hour. What
Oh,
do you think
yeah.
about that?
Oh, man. Hot grease, scalds, all kinds of awesome things could
I
happen.
think it's going to be great. Everybody says no, but I say yes.
But Brad's like, no.
You
we're
guys
going
let
for
me
it.
know. Vote now.
Vote now. Push the green button on your chair.
Holy
Oh,
mackerel.
man. Look at all this delicious
Yeah, I
food.
know.
Freddie's already had a couple nice bites.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Having
want
a
to go
good
for
time.
salsicha, the nice spicy sausage. There's like
Right.
there's a salad on this one.
There is a salad.
Maybe I should eat my
There's-
greens first.
There's a lot more greens on this one than I'm used to.
God, I'm so sick of eating all these damn carbs. Mm.
Brad, you're doing it for
Mm.
your audience, and you're doing it the right reason.
Mm.
Wow. Arugula on a
That's
pizza.
nice.
Who
Arugula,
would have thought?
prosciutto.
Prosciutto?
I think that's like
buffalo
a
mozzarella? on there?
no. I think that's like a ricotta.
Ooh,
Yeah, is
interesting.
that ricotta? No, probably not. She doesn't know.
Wow. Are you still
What
having
wine
dark
are you
side?
having? I
I'm
am.
having dark side.
Should we have it with it?
Brad, the dark
Is
side
it good?
picks up the spiciness of the arugula.
Oh my god, it makes it spicy. Arugula spicier.
It makes it spicier. It brings it up. It is delicious. Oh, this
Crazy.
is so
All
fun.
right, let me inspect that arugula with it.
Mm-hmm. These are not flavors that you
Well,
normally have in
The
your mouth.
arugula is very spicy, and
Mhm.
it has that nice hint of earth.
Yep.
I probably should get some ham in there. I'm not suspecting that's going to be fantastic.
Actually, the ham.
No, I need to balance the arugula.
Gotcha. Oh. The
What do you think
cherry-
about the dark side?
The cherry is so rich
Yeah.
when you have it with that rich
Mhm.
spiciness. And it does pull some of the spicy out, which I didn't get a lot of spiciness when I was just having the dark side by itself. But I don't know if that's an accentuation of the arugula spiciness.
Well, you know, the Cabernet Franc can have some spiciness to it.
Right?
Petite Sirah can absolutely have a lot of white pepper spiciness to it.
Yeah.
I try to keep that out of my Petite
Mhm.
Sirahs, but I know that's a characteristic that a lot can have,
Sure.
especially the younger ones, as they're a little more intense because they just are intense.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the arugula, the ham, that's more like a ricotta. It's a little more a different flavor profile than
It really is.
a buffalo, like you were saying.
But I like it because it brings a hint of sweetness
Oh, wow.
in there.
So the dark side's still super dark, even though we have a little bit more Syrah in it.
Yep.
The Syrah was bigger this year, and it really was balanced nicely with the Cabernet Franc and the
I am loving
Petite
this.
Sirah.
I
yeah.
am loving.
I think it's
loving
more
it.
approachable earlier than the previous ones.
Right.
I think those were still pretty gritty.
They were hardcore.
But 18 was a pretty good year.
18
Nice and
was
ripe, and so
Oh.
it kind of ripened it up a little bit. Very nice. We've got the Father open, and I don't
We've got
know
the Father
why I was convinced to put this on the list right now.
Well, Brad, it's been so long since we've had the Father on the list, and
It has.
people are literally going choco-wacky because you don't see a lot of straight-up Cab Francs.
Are they literally doing that?
They are. They're jumping out of their seats. They're
What does
doing a
that
little flip around
mean? Literally going chocolate?
because their mouths drop open because you're drinking all these wonderful wines. We've got heavy metal on the list. We've got the Freddie Cuvée on the list. But then you finish up with the Father, and people's mouths drop open. They just don't expect Cab Franc to have this kind of depth and character, and no green or vegetal.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Awesome.
All right, hit me. Oh my God, it's so good. See, I'm telling you, I'm going choco-wacky inside.
Beautiful cherries.
Mm-hmm.
Reasonable plums running through. But it's just got this beautiful driven, Cabernet Franc, my favorite grape varietal,
Mm-hmm.
because it just tells you the story. You know what you're getting. It just builds this wonderful, it's just a nice, powerful wine up to the mid palate, hits this nice peak, and then glides down ever so gently with a wonderful long finish.
A crescendo, one might say.
A
It is
crescendo
beautiful. Yes.
or a crescendo?
No, a crescendo where it builds and bam, it hits you.
Because
And
I've seen a lot of chendos lately.
Have you really?
Mhm, yeah.
Where the heck did you see a chendo?
Those people that are still wearing their chin diapers.
Oh, those guys. The people can't pull it up over their nose. What
Where's
the
my,
heck is
where's
wrong
my
with
thing?
people?
I know, it's fantastic.
Come on, man. It's been a
I
year.
love these. Like,
It's been
I
a
love
year.
my chin's on it. Got a diaper on it. My chin's got so much vid in it. We got to shrink it back. We got to hold it back from the rest of the folks because it's not coming out of here or there. It's not blowing around there. No. A good chindo is what everybody needs.
I think what you're doing is you're getting it caught in your beard
Well,
here.
that's how we do it.
Yeah, and then you're spreading it out that way.
That's how you do it. That's the way to wear it. All right, I'm gonna go for some spicy sausage to see if the Cab Franc.
Let's see where it goes. I went to the margarita
Mm.
because that big basil brings plenty of the green.
Oh, you went to a big basil?
I went for the big basil.
What is
and
it,
I'm
basil?
thinking
A basil?
Basil
Basil.
has a little bit,
Basil.
has a touch
Like a
of-
plant that
like
you'd
the
eat?
plant, like
Okay.
a leaf.
All right.
It has a little bit of that licoricey-ness that comes through.
Some of them have chocolate.
Some definitely do.
Some have mint.
Oh, there's a mint one.
Mhm.
Martin
But you think
gave us
that,
a lemon.
you think this one is chocolatey or minty or
No, I'm getting more of that licoricey note on this big
you're getting
basil
some
leaf.
anise?
You know, it could come shooting out of wherever you like, sir.
Okay. I was just curious.
Mm. Oh, but the Cab Franc just accentuates that flavor.
Why is this pizza so slippery?
You know, man, you must use a lot of olive oil in that crust. It's like,
Mm.
bing, right out of my fingers. Unbelievable.
So crispy. Beautiful red sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the red sauce is just, key to bring it together.
There you go, Mr. Fred.
All right. I didn't get any basil yet. I'll try some of the basil.
Oh, there's some right there.
Yep.
Check it out, dude. I can be pretty excited at how super
Because
yummy
it did sound, you described it so beautifully.
Why, thank you. I'm getting better.
You got anise?
Not getting any of that.
You're not getting any lemony?
I'm not getting
You
a
just
lot
get
of
the
lemon.
basil only.
Oh, where's the basil?
There's no basil only.
Damn it.
I'm not.
I ate it.
I'm getting the opposite of the flavor of anise.
Really?
I'm serious. I'm gonna go over to the margarita over there. Hang on a
Right,
second.
hang on.
I'm gonna
Bring
get you
me-
some.
Bring me another piece.
No, just the basil.
No,
There we
the
go.
basil,
No,
yes.
just the
Bring
basil.
the
All right.
Thank you.
Just chomp that up.
Thank you.
I don't think there's any anise in there. Or am I crazy today?
Well,
Was
you're
it?
crazy often, but
And since there's no spicy sausage that
Right,
might have
right.
some fennel or anise in there, I'm just not getting that. Are you now?
Brad,
It
I'm
was a
going to
little more
say
little
there's some fennel maybe in there.
Okay, a little fennel in
maybe
there.
a little
Okay.
fennel
Maybe a
might
little
have
fennel.
might have changed my palate there just a scotch.
But Dino forges around the whole
He does.
neighborhood to get different ones.
He does.
I didn't see that one as so anisey.
Interesting.
It's a spring day. Who knows?
It is a spring day. Maybe I should slow my roll and I shouldn't drink so much during work.
So you better have another sip.
That's what I'm thinking. I better have more. Reset my palate with some heavy metal. That rocking Petit Verdot.
There you go. Super fantastic. All right,
Damn
Freddie.
it, there it is again.
Mm.
What the hell? What is going on in my palate?
But I think if it had it,
Mm-hmm.
it'd have been a fine pairing.
It would, and it did.
But
and it made me
and like I
my
said,
eyebrows pop.
day to day, something you had last night could
Mhm.
actually affect your palate today,
Totally.
depending on how many sinus medications you had today.
Which I did have several because oh my god, my sinuses are going
Spring has
Choco
sprung.
wacky.
Oh my
It is
God,
so
just
strong.
like my wine. Wow, your sinuses are like my wine. So you've now described my wine just like your sinus cavity. Fantastic, right?
Yep. You know,
That sounds appealing.
it does.
Sinus cavities that are chocolate-wacky. Danny, that's chocolate-wacky. Actually, I'm going to go back to. I need some more of the father.
Yeah. Try a little more of that, Father. Be forgetting what I'm getting.
Holy cow.
More people just keep showing up. This is like a hootenanny out here.
Yes, but don't you do that. You
I
show up on
won't.
time.
That's right, damn it.
I will not be pleased with you.
God bless America, people.
Mm.
There you go, Mr. Fred.
Wow. Dino just keeps knocking it out of the park.
He really does.
Absolutely fantastic.
He's always thinking of something fun. Makes his own sausage. Makes that prosciutto. Oh man,
I think that's why he has a sign out in front, Slu Maria.
I think you're correct. I think that is actually code for I make sausage.
Sausages and salamis. Yes. Fantastic.
Super fantastic.
Holy cow. All right.
Mm.
Well,
Now I'm on heavy metal.
yeah. I think, is there some more anise in there? Or
Actually, Brad, you know what I'm thinking? I'm wondering.
No,
If
Grady,
so,
I don't know what you're thinking.
You never know what I'm thinking.
Are you thinking about the Freedom Train song? What are you thinking?
I am kind of thinking about that back in the day, 1976. God,
Mhm.
what fun we had. Maybe I got some of it off of the one with the sausages, because the sausage definitely has some of that fennel action on there.
Full on.
Maybe I
That's
got
the deal.
a little fennel action.
I know.
It's like when you
I
put
know.
your peanut butter and the chocolate together. I think what happened is I had some crossover.
Well, that's always good.
It is.
But yeah, there wasn't.
I think I had crossover. I think I had sausage
I
crossover
know.
on my margarita.
I
Can you
know.
believe that?
Well, I'm glad that you figured it out. That is good.
This is a good thing.
But yeah, the Dino's basil right now is not the basil that describes that. So, all right. Ooh. What do you think about the heavy metal with it? Now, there's a lot of fennel and there's a lot of the anise in there in that sausage. And then you've got, of course, that nice sauce.
Yep.
How does that go with the heavy metal? Because I don't have that right now.
Heavy metal has all those darker, richer notes that come through. But wow, it plays so nicely. with
Nothing
those
heavy?
flavors. I wouldn't call it heavy. I'd call it rockin'.
Called it heavy metal.
It is heavy metal, and technically heavy metal. But again, nothing is like weighting down the palate. There's so many flavors that just run from front to back. Nothing is holding you back. That's the nice thing about the heavy metal. It's not one of those.
Describe some of those flavors.
Some of those flavors are plums. Some of those are dark cherry notes that are coming through.
Plums and dark cherry?
Yes, sir.
All right.
See what's going on in your palate.
That sounds
What's
pretty
in
good.
your wallet?
I don't know.
Wait, don't
I haven't
take
checked
that
it.
away yet.
Oh, you're going back.
I'm going back. So I can go back to the future with you. See where you're getting.
Dark cherries and plums
Mhm.
are absolutely fantastic. I do see some empty glasses out in the
Out in the
out now.
in
Let's see if
the
anybody needs
outdoor
any.
land.
Anna's got something
All
to
those
say.
poor people just sitting there, not drinking. So
Grady
horrible.
Beard,
Anna,
Sherry West wants me to tell you
yes.
he caused the Drama Club car accident in '82.
I did not cause the Drama Club car accident. I was 3 cars back in a whole different car. Not anywhere near the person who caused it, which I think was Devin Olson. I wasn't driving that day. I was a passenger. How did I cause it? Somebody is misremembering.
Maybe you were talking about something explosive and Devin Olson got scared.
That's right. That is totally possible. I could have said something
And
about
who was
TNT.
that was calling out Grady about his driving prowess?
Sherry West.
Sherry West, how are you doing, my dear?
You
Yeah,
crazy nut.
his driving didn't get any better throughout high
Hey
school.
now. My driving is exemplary.
Ran into my car in the driveway.
Oh, don't even get me started. Brad backed into me.
Parked car in a driveway. Runs into it.
Puts it in reverse, slams it down. He must have been going 40 in 30 feet right into my car.
Our driveway was 10 feet long, so that's not true.
All right, this is going to be going down on their tombstone. One's going to say he backed into me. The other one's going to say he ran into me. I mean, this is.
It was a
kinda-
classic rear ending for my
No.
brother, which is
Look,
slightly
and
freaky.
don't just. All I ask is do not get your mother involved. Okay, Judy is very neutral.
Mom is neutral.
She's very neutral.
neutral.
All right.
That's because
so-
she was partying like it was 1999 in New Orleans that year.
That's right. And that's why we were home alone. And that's why we had an accident in the driveway.
And that's why Grady led his 1972 Mach 17 Mustang as he was power sliding around the corner from
As I
Dunlap.
calmly pulled into the driveway, like I always did, and then Brad slams it in reverse out of nowhere. I never even see the lights come on, and he's in my face.
You're admitting
Anyway,
that you
how's the
blacked
wine?
out as you were sliding into my car.
Oh,
Way to go. Way to go, Grady. But it was nice. I don't know. Someone has a microphone.
Just one last question before we get back to wine.
Who actually ran into whom? Okay.
Sherry's asking, what was the costume you were wearing?
I was dressed as the Mouse King. We were doing our version of the Nutcracker, the melodramatic version.
Ouch.
And I was the Mouse King. Kevin Bender was, I believe, the Nutcracker that year. But I was the Mouse King. And I had whiskers, and I had tails, And it was hilarious seeing the entire drama club in an accident at, what was it, Grand Avenue Indian School, I think. We were coming back from doing a play.
No, that's right next to the Alaskan Bush Company.
What could we have been doing?
No wonder there was an
No
accident.
wonder there was an accident. Only you would remember the Alaskan Bush Company was right there.
Right next to Mr. Lucky's.
Mr. Lucky's. Oh, good time.
That's what
Back
they called
in the
me
day.
back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Sorry,
But
Dee.
we were in high school. We weren't drinking.
What? Oh. Okay.
Okay, the drinking age was 19. I could buy beer back then, but I'm pretty sure this was coming after a high school thing. We were not drinking.
Okay, boomer.
We weren't. We were driving back from we were doing a charity thing. I think it was a charity thing, Sherry. Sherry, back me up on this. It was a charity thing we were doing.
So 19th and Indian School, if you don't know that, in
It was grand in Indian School.
Grand Indian School, even scarier. First of all,
It's a really hard
you want to
life.
talk about a scary place back in
six
1982.
Places coming
No,
together.
not scary that way. Scary for the transients. Scary for everything
What?
that was going on.
It
there.
was delightfully
the
non-transient.
drama
life.
club had no business on that road
We were
at
coming
night.
back. We were coming. It was late afternoon. Late afternoon. Anyhow, I was not driving, so it was not my fault.
That was Scary Town.
Pretty sure it was Kevin Bender's fault.
I was doing something in elementary school,
You
so
were, exactly, because you weren't in high school yet.
no,
Not true. You were a freshman, I bet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I bet you were a freshman. You were probably around.
Okay, let's talk about some wine or something else.
Let's talk about wine. God, thanks, Sherry.
Because, I'm sure that the police can open up that
they could
file.
open the old files and see who is at fault there. But I'm pretty sure some trucker cut us off. I'm thinking is what happened.
Well, now it's a trucker. On Grand and 19th.
Who puts all these
Scary Town
who
for
puts
high
all this
school
stuff
kids.
on an actual good pizza? Ugh.
Holy Max. All right.
Hmm.
What are we thinking?
What are we thinking? You know what we haven't had yet? That beautiful rosé. That rosé of Movedra. I think that would go
That's a
pretty,
great idea.
pretty delicious with this delicious food. I've got a feeling. The new Freddy. Formerly Grenache. Now Movedra.
Was it Grenache for how many years?
It was Grenache since 18, right? It was the
Just 1 year. Every it's a different varietal every year
That's right. But it seemed like we had that sucker around for so long.
because it was so uptight.
It was. It was tight. It was very tight. But boy, when it opened up, it became Nico's favorite wine.
That
of all
wine
time.
was seriously tight.
It
And
was.
it needed
a
to
red
come
wine.
around.
And it did.
And then as soon as it was like, oh, you finally started relaxing, it's gone.
It's gone. And now it's gone. But we've got this one, and look how beautiful
Which
rosé is.
I thought I was backing things off a bit. I didn't think this wine would be as big. I was trying to
Right.
simmer it
Bottle
down.
pack.
This is our Movedra Rosé.
Kind of a monster.
I haven't had a Movedra Rosé for, I don't know, probably 8 years or something
at
like
least.
that. But
At least.
this is our Movedra, and it's still very cranberry driven,
Oh, it is.
but it's not that cranberry superstar that the last one was at the Grenache.
There's more
And
soft
cranberries are
strawberry,
good. They're bright fruit flavors, and they're very dry.
actually. Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
cranberries aren't sugary.
Oh, not at all.
Not until Ocean Spray gets involved
then that's
And-
a sugar.
and adds the high fructose corn to syrup.
Exactly.
I love you,
But
Ocean
this is
Spray,
not
but hey,
it.
simmer down on the high fructose stuff. Come on.
Come on, man.
You don't want to kill us all today.
At least not this week.
This wine, big cranberries, some pretty strong strawberry running through there. That's
Mhm.
just sort of taming it. But this is, and actually, Nico in the audience, who this was his favorite, the other big cranberry, is this one okay for you because it's not as big of a cranberry?
I like this a lot. I think the last time I tasted it, it's not where it is right now. Definitely.
It's evolving quickly.
More evolved like our species. Excellent. Thank you.
We're getting there.
right.
You
All
know,
right. So this one I was able to tame, and it's more approachable earlier instead of that one that
it
took
is.
an entire
That
year
one took
in the
its
bottle.
time. Again, it was a
It
a
did.
red wine.
You know what I did? I put a case of that away because I have a danged feeling
Yeah.
that wine it might actually be pretty powerful for another 2 or 3 years.
I am very sure of it. I am
Because it
positive.
wasn't really showing any real signs of waning. It
No.
just waned enough to make it so it was a little more
So
approachable.
it was a little more approachable.
So it wasn't
This
a
guy's
cranberry
approachable right off the
explosion.
bat, though. Explosion. It said explosion for those.
I didn't
keeping
say
track at home.
explosive.
No, you didn't. Biscuits.
I know.
Hmm.
Like a dynamic pentameter.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got this. I'm going
Wow.
to go ahead and say it has a unique nose. And sometimes when you say a wine's unique,
Right.
unique means
you're hiding something.
wine thief.
Takes our wine.
I have a wine thief. I didn't know I had one in the family.
Oh, you already knew.
Yeah. True that.
This ain't your first
It
rodeo, buddy.
has a smidgen of earthiness
There
on the
is.
nose, isn't it?
Just
Don't you think?
just a tiny scotch.
Just a nice bit of earthiness. And maybe, what is that one weird fruit that you just love to eat every day?
Pomelo.
Pomelo. I think there's a little pomelo in there.
I think there's actually pomelo.
It
Do
is.
you remember
I know.
Tempranillo
I had a
wine?
wine. It tasted and smelled like pomelo.
Like pomelo?
And that was a Tempranillo rosé.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this
This is bringing back.
Monastrell, Movedra,
Yes.
Spanish.
Yes.
So it's bringing back the pomelo.
It's bringing back the pomelo.
You
It's
get
there.
any pomelo over there? Oh, you're drinking Dark Side Stars.
Okay.
All right.
So no pomelo for you, sir.
Or the father. I was just seeing if you were getting pomelos, but I love pomelos once I figured out what it was.
Once we tried one, we went to
So
Big John's.
it's a
That's
hybrid
sucker
of a
Orange.
grapefruit.
Got orange in there. It's in the orange family, right?
It's a hybrid of a grapefruit and a pomegranate. Pomelo,
Pomelo.
which I don't know.
Puffalump?
No, it is as far as I know. I don't know. But actually, you know what? Sharon, the South African,
Sharon, our South African
our
friend.
local white rhino.
Yes, yes, yes.
She
picked
told
it
me. No, she told me that pomelo was a hybrid, and I believed her. Which now I'm probably
Now,
people are probably
That
googling.
was your first
here's the
mistake.
Okay,
thing.
would anybody please Google pomelo and see
Yeah,
what it's
tell
actually hybrid?
really.
I could actually.
really
I
about.
hate giving out bad information,
I do too.
but you see, Sharon was so believable,
She was, and she was super fun.
and she told me what a pomelo was. But anyway,
She ate a lot of them. Kid, growing up in South Africa.
so it's got that crazy pomelo.
And again, as this warms, it takes on more characteristics of the beautiful red wine.
Oh,
There's more red wine action. The finish is rich and long and lingering. It's just delightful. I'm loving this.
I'm going to agree with Grady.
Stop the presses.
Full
Whoa,
stop.
whoa! Can we get
Stop
a repeat? Can
the
we get a somebody to qualify this?
Because
Yes,
once
exactly.
because once the pomelo has settled down,
Yep.
I definitely am getting a little bit of red wine character.
For sure.
Running through.
It's
That-
beautiful.
That's why I love this. These Southern Spanish, Southern Italian styles of rosés that are basically just super light reds that you can chill down and have on a nice warm summer afternoon.
Yeah. And you just know that anything you're cooking, if you're out there cooking, if you're on the barbecue grill,
Oh yeah,
it's going to go amazing.
good acid, good structure.
Incredible. But again, not the burning acid, not the acid that grabs your esophagus and makes you want to have a Tums or something. The acids are beautifully balanced. And I know people say balanced, but they're not balanced when they burn you up. But Brad's are balanced.
I do like balancing my acids and my tannins and everything else. And it's all
Right.
about flavor profile. I just love the fact that this has those wonderful, unique characters in there. And there's hints of the cranberry running around in there. So it's reminiscent of the last one.
Yep.
But it's reminiscent of the one from 4 or 5 years ago that's got that nice pomelo.
Does.
And it's just really, really nice. And
It's a stunner.
just a fun wine to drink.
And I'm loving getting people's reactions since we just put it on the list.
Oh, and how their reactions have been. You know, I've been busy making this
Brad's
new
been
outdoor
busy doing stuff.
event area and all of our fancy
Yep.
stuff. So what have the reactions been? I
The
haven't been around
reactions-
much.
The reaction has been fantastic. You noticed I needed to have you bring in more because we've been selling it. So the reaction is really good. We're loving it.
Oh, okay. That's a good reaction.
That's a good reaction. Oh, also because Axina is back on the list, you crazy kids. We do have a little of that Axina left, and
It's going
you
to be
have to
gone
bring-
shortly.
you have to bring more Axina tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's been selling.
Um,
It's been selling by the case.
And I think we're down to 20 cases of Axina.
God,
I know
no,
everybody's
no,
super duper
no.
fun. favorites.
Just in time for summer too.
It has gone so. Hey, Danny, real quick,
Yes, Brad.
could you bring me some Exena?
I would love
Because
nothing
since he
more.
brought it up, I just want to talk about it right now because it was so vibrant and so summery
Yep.
when we released this wine
Yep.
about 8-9 months ago or
Mhm.
whatever it was, middle of last summer or something like
Yep.
that, whatever it was. I have no idea. Whenever we let
A little
that baby
before
go,
that.
and it was what we called summer in a glass because it was so lively and it had all those
Aromatics.
wonderful lemony aromatics and all that. And right now, I think those lemony aromatics are coming around to be almost complex.
I would give it a complex nose, and I'd also say that lemon on the back end, where it was zesty before, now has that almost like a little lemon cream on the back of the palate. And it's
Lemon cream?
Some Exena for
Why,
you,
Danny?
sir. You
Thank you.
ask and you shall receive. Are you ready, Greg?
I'm ready, sir.
All
Hit me.
right.
Well, we're
here
so
we
far away
go.
from the refrigerator now that
Look,
we're out
I
here
know.
in the
We
back
can't
40.
just scoot.
Well, you know you're going to ask me to go get it either way, so it's really my problem, not yours.
Tom, your
That's
hair
right.
looks great, by the way.
There
Your
we
hair
go.
looks wonderful.
Tom's
really nice.
Tom's in the spotlight of the sun has just
Yes.
come over there.
And it just came over the ridge, and his hair is like glowing. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
you're glowing, Tom. You look beautiful. I love you more and more, especially with the sunlight on you. All right, here. You can actually
Thank you,
keep
Danny.
the Exena.
You're the best, sir.
I'm not
All right,
getting
bye.
creamy.
On
I would not describe this as creamy.
the end, that very
Zesty.
zesty on the nose, hits the palate. But don't you find that there's a richness at the back of the palate where that lemon zest is pulled back just a scotch, and there's a richness that comes around, which I'm interpreting as creamy?
I don't want to just.
Like a lemon creme? Like, you know, your awesome lemon desserts you make?
Yes.
Where it's got that, there's something else. It's not just lemon zest.
Well, that would
There's
be
something softer.
that would be
around
the
it.
graham cracker.
No, not graham cracker.
That's got vanilla and cream.
Vanilla, it does, yes, but it's not the graham cracker element. It's a softness. It's a richness that comes through.
Rich and creamy
Mm-hmm.
to me are two different things. You can have cream, you can
Yes.
have rich.
Sure.
Because rich mean that lemon flavor and that zest and that lemoniness is richer.
But like you made that beautiful Kahlua this year, which was rich and creamy at the same time. So
Why
I'm
would I
getting
make
that.
Kahlua when I make wine? What is wrong with you?
Oh, that didn't happen at all.
Oh my God.
We all need more of it because it was like crack. It was so good. I think I made more White Russians in a week than I had in a year or 10. We're so good.
That would explain a lot.
That would explain a
That
lot.
would explain
a lot
more.
about Christmas.
Oh my God. Yes, it would.
Okay, the dude.
All right, we'll make some more of that. But
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Because
All
this
right.
wine was so elevated on its high acid,
Yes.
high fruit, lots of
Crazy
real
aromatics.
intensity in there. And now that it's kind of
Maybe it's integrated.
it's richening up a little bit.
Yep.
But rich and cream, because when I think of cream, I think of like a creamy vanilla on a cab.
Right,
And so when you
right.
say cream, I automatically start thinking reds versus
Sure.
whites.
Yes.
And
yes.
when you
yes.
say cream, I also start thinking of sugar, which is
Which is
so. I
right.
don't. Oh, hello.
Well, hi.
Hi, Danny.
Oh,
How you doing? Oh wait, how you doing?
STD
I gotta make
is
sure.
here.
Well,
oh my God! it's
that's never gonna be
screen time, Danny. Holy cow! I just thought of that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna
All
pay
right.
for that.
Now,
Everybody,
dearly.
yeah,
grab your
that's all
Exena,
mine forever. Thank you,
Drink
Brad.
it, and
I really
tell me what you
appreciate
think.
you, my loving
Tell me if I'm
husband
on drugs or not.
that is sleeping on the couch tonight. Anyway,
Dang it.
so
Dang it.
we have about 5 minutes left. I was saying if there's anything you'd like to revisit on everything that you guys have been doing.
How could it already be 5
and
o'clock?
talking
We
about in
just
case
started.
somebody missed the first 10 15 minutes,
Man.
you might want to
Blending party.
talk about that.
That's exciting.
Hey,
All right.
Grady, can I have some of that
Why, Danny,
rosé?
you
There was
know,
the real reason
that
why
was
it
the
was
real
coming in.
reason. I know. Did I
All
play
right.
it off pretty good though?
Actually,
Actually, you know what, dude?
You know
Actually, Here's the
That's
deal.
pretty
We have
good.
given out
not my
so
first
much
rodeo.
information today.
We have.
I don't think we can do it all, but we should
But a
hit some
recap.
highlights.
a recap.
We should hit some highlights.
Highlights.
Yes, highlights. Okay.
Genius.
All right, I'm going back.
Speaking of highlights, looking good.
Whoa!
all right.
Hello, nurse.
You paid for them.
I did. So, highlights. September
Blending party.
20, blending party, September 5th. That's the big one for all you guys.
Mark it
We've already got
on
3
your
people in.
calendar.
Where it's going to be limited. Obviously, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be our first time back in a year.
Yep,
We're going to
yep,
do
yep.
it in the thing.
All the way up. This one's
Obviously,
going to
you can't go online and get the tickets right now. We don't exactly know everything that's happening, but shoot us an email.
Planning.
If you shoot us an email, letting us know you're in. You're in.
Yes.
It's done.
Yes.
Just a quickie, April 15th. If you care about soup kitchens, check us out on Jim
Super
Ricard's
fun.
Facebook. That's
Okay.
great. We're going to be doing happy hour live for Mother's Day and
Yes.
Father's Day.
Yeah.
So whatever Mother's Day was, the Friday before Mother's Day, Friday
Yes.
before Father's Day.
Father's Day.
We're going to be
So,
doing that. We're probably going to integrate
June
some
18th.
food
Yes.
and all sorts of
May
fun
7th.
stuff. Is there another one? You got the
Those
dates?
are the two. Yes. June 18th for the Father's Day one. May 7th for Mother's Day.
Yes.
times.
So that's the other thing, that if you want to attend those events,
Yeah.
please
Get a hold of us
email
now.
us now, because all of our Fridays are blocked out for the event.
Yep.
You must call us because we're going to make sure that you're
There you
not
go.
some rando kind of coming in
Rando
and
hanging out with us.
checking out
Only
our
cool
stuff.
people.
only
the
our
coolest
regular folks are
are
going to be
allowed.
coming in.
That's right. We only like cool
We'll
people.
take some randos.
All right, couple randos, but
$150 a pop.
All right,
better
we
be
have
nice.
we have a Claire Sanford that says that she will be at the blending party this year. We got 2
Claire's
signups
Lord.
already done.
Nice.
Oh, and Marianne and Larry.
And Larry and
Uh,
Mary, bonus.
Oh my God, I think we're
Scenario,
sold
they
out.
will be
We're sold out
at
already.
the blending
Perfect.
That's it.
party.
We
Awesome.
sold out in
We're
1
not even
hour.
gonna have to
Way
do
to go.
an email
Going
back.
All right, now it's
Going
sold out.
once.
That's good. We can take we can handle a few
One
more
or two
folks
more.
up on the landing.
One or two more.
That
if they're,
is just
if they're
absolutely
particularly
fantastic.
cool people.
Oh my God. Hey, great. I just realized what he was writing down on my little script here. He says, chat and fun. What does that mean?
Because we're gonna
You
chat
obviously
and have
skipped
fun.
that
For
part.
what?
Oh, for that was
Ba-dum.
for the party, for the happy hour party, for
Oh,
the people who've been watching.
oh,
us in
those
happy
people are
hour.
going to chat and have fun.
Yeah,
That's all right.
3:30. Little chit chat.
So what day is that?
That one is the 11th of
Yes.
June. 11th of June. So if you've been watching these happy hours, it's only for
All right.
cool people like you.
Well, the other folks can attend.
They can.
So
They have to pay though.
it's Wine Club members.
It is.
Wine Club member is a 2-person gig.
That's correct.
Come in, it's free. We're going to feed you. We're going to
Yes,
drink you.
we're
We're going to
gonna
have a
drink.
lot of fun times.
We're gonna chit
And
chat.
then if you want to bring your friends, which is not a problem at all, but if I'm going to be
Let us
cooking,
know.
if I'm going to be cooking,
Brad will be
they're
cooking.
going to be a paying. And if I'm going to be
That's right.
pouring wine like Grady, they're going to pay a lot. So it'll be.
'Cause I pour
Do we decide
heavy.
on $50?
75,
All right, $50.
100.
$50 per
Nice.
person to come and attend that, because they're going
Excellent.
to get to have some fantastic wine
Yes,
and
yes.
eat some of my fantastic vittles.
And
So-
it will be great vittles.
oh,
If I know my brother, it will be great vittles.
it'd be embarrassing if it wasn't.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
No.
I don't think you've ever made anything that was only okay. It's always elevated. It's always pushed to the top, the whole other level kind of thing.
Don't stop there. That
Oh.
sounded great.
But wait, don't order yet. If you
Don't
order
order
Brad's
yet.
Duck
We'll
Cassoulet
do a flyby with
with the Harrier,
Harrier. And that's going to be worth a couple
That's- oh,
$1,000 right there.
just the fuel alone
I know. Well,
would be worth the price
we're
of
not
admission.
going to worry about that.
No, we're not. The government's
super
gonna pay for
exciting.
that.
Hey, John, really can't wait to see
Super
you.
excited
I am
to see you guys.
so glad you can come out. We are going to have a great time in
Well.
September. So, Freddie, he says,
Freddie
here,
is like-
come on up and say hi, Freddie. Everybody wants
Come
to see
on,
you. Come here.
Fred. Everyone see. Come here, little
Come on,
dog.
all the way up. Come on.
There's Spooper Poochers.
There we go.
Hi, Freddie.
He's been begging all day.
He's been
He's like,
getting
what?
good
Diablo
stuff.
pizza? That sounds pretty
Yeah,
good.
Good times, Mr. Fred.
Oh my gosh.
what a
Gosh,
pooch.
damn it. So, what we're going to do is next week we're going to have a email that's going to come out before the Wine Club email.
Nice.
The email before the Wine Club email is going to have all of our events that's going on. We talked, half of the show was just talking about the events.
Events. We got so many events.
I like talking about our events, but
I
I'd
do.
like to talk about some other stuff too.
Fine.
But that email is going to go out in a week or so. And then right after that, be looking, because your Wine Club email will be
Very
going out.
important, too.
And well, because there's going to be so many fantastic wines.
Dark
you're gonna be
Side.
getting. Yeah.
So many
New
cool
dark
things.
side.
Yep, yep,
a
yep.
lot of new.
Brad's all about the new. So much happening.
Yes.
A quick comment or a quick question from Nico. Yeah. He's asking at the happy hour party at the end, the Saturday night live ending where everybody gets together and
You're up on the thing and everybody's waving and there's a music and stuff.
Well, of course. That sounds absolutely fantastic.
Get the whole crew up there.
We were planning on going out in the audience and talking and having fun, and we will be filming the whole thing. So
yeah.
everybody wear your fancies because we'll be filming it. You'll be having to sign
Dress
those
up.
waivers, you
Dress
know,
to impress
when
kids.
my YouTube views exceed 75 million. Yes, we're going to be having a lot of fun. We'll be in the audience. The audience is going to be fully involved because you have been fully involved
You've
in
kept
this
us
show.
alive through
So
this whole
it's going to be
nonsensical
great. And I/Danny will be cooking, and it'll be tons of fun. And lots
Sherry,
of good
by the way, if
food.
you're still watching, thanks for bringing that up. Thanks a lot.
Awesome.
Got a lot to live down tonight. Thank you.
Way to cause another accident, Grady.
You should see me drive now. I'm like so slow. I'm the slowest person on the road.
Because you
I-
caused all those accidents when
That's
you
a
were
All
child.
young.
right,
That's
wrap
right.
it up, folks.
So there it is. Sherry, we'll be talking. You know what? I'll tell you what, man.
Thank you guys very much for visiting. We'll see you guys
At
next
the next
week.
reunion, there's going to be a throwdown.
And cheers.